They take out a contraption, setting it below the jump scar, and a portal starts forming. They're attempting to reopen the jump scar so that they can follow David. David meets with Griffin, but Griffin is outraged seeing Millie there with them. Griffin tells David about the Paladin's machine and says bringing Millie to the hideout would only lead the Paladins right to them. David and Griffin check on the jump scar and see it getting larger. Seconds later, Roland appears. David and Griffin hide, but as David hides, he sees a picture of Mary on Griffin's wall of known Paladins. David then gets tagged with an electrified cable and is pinned to a wall. Griffin comes in carrying a flamethrower. Griffin and Roland then get into a fight with Griffin using his teleporting abilities to gain the upper hand. Roland also puts up a good fight, utilizing the Paladin's technology. Griffin punches Roland out of the hideout and teleports away, but returning with a running bus aimed directly at Roland. Roland has little time to react but still manages to dodge the oncoming bus. Millie finds David stuck to a wall, and she tries to get him free, but Roland appears ready to kill her. Millie stands frozen, but Griffin appears again with the flamethrower and blasts Roland back into the jump scar. Griffin jumps in after him. Roland and Griffin reappear back in Millie's apartment, and the fight continues. Back in the hideout, Millie successfully frees David but tells him that she wants to go home. She doesn't want to be involved in anything that's happening and just wants to get back to her normal life. David is left with no choice and agrees. As he prepares to take Millie back, Griffin reappears successfully, carrying the Paladin's jump scar opener. But with the jump scar still active, the Paladins still manage to launch a cable and captures Millie, taking her back to the apartment. David wants to rescue Millie, but Griffin prepares a bomb. David is confused, but Griffin tells him that this is his chance to end the Paladins once and for all. He intends to teleport to the apartment with the bomb. David protests and teleports away with the bomb. Griffin chases after him, and the two end up fighting, teleporting through many different locations. They teleport to Egypt, San Francisco, New York, all while fighting for the bomb's remote detonator. They end up in a war-torn country, and Griffin finally gets the detonator. But Griffin doesn't see that a pylon is falling on top of them. David teleports Griffin into the pylon, letting the massive amount of electricity capture Griffin, pinning him down.